walking around the pasture, and this is the kind of stuff you find. I don't know what would have ever happened, but this reminds me of something. Notice all of the nails in here. So I can't see a reason for anyone to sit here and put so many nails into a piece of wood, except for one. When L.E. was just a kid, and I'm thinking maybe like 6, 7 years old, he enjoyed watching me work. And so he wanted to learn how to use a screw gun. So I found a piece of wood and I gave him a bucket of screws. And he did stuff like this over here. He took that screw gun and he would just put tons and tons of screws into it, like this over here. He'd back them out and drive them again, back them out and drive them again. And so I remember when I was a boy, I remember this. My grandpa gave me a piece of wood, and we didn't have a screw gun. We had nails and hammer. And I would do stuff just like this. So how much do y'all want to bet at some point some little guy with nail and hammer took a piece of wood and just began to nail the heck out of it? All sizes of nails. What a wonderful memory that would have been lost forever had I not run across this in the pasture. And then, hold on, whoa! Could this be mine? Could this be mine from when I was a child? Oh my God, this might be mine. Morning, folks. Lester here, hanging out with all the girls, most of the girls. Today we're headed over to the sanctuary. We have to do some tractor work, which I like tractor work. I'm not good at tractor work, but we're trying to clean out. We have one last pasture over on my Aunt Joanne, Uncle Raleigh's side that needs to be cleaned up. It's been a slow process. I've taken and cleaned up one pasture after another each year over the last several years. And this is the final pasture that we're going to be cleaning, hoping to get it ready that Mr. Ed can bale it for our hay this year for our hay crop. It won't add a whole lot of hay, but it will add maybe 4 or 5 rolls times however many times we can cut it. So we will see how that goes. It's a lot of work. It's very nasty. It's a very dirty pasture. Dirty meaning it has flood debris. It has old junk that people have stacked up over there. My Uncle Raleigh was kind of a hoarder of stuff. He couldn't get rid of stuff, so there's lawnmowers and I mean just all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be a really slow process, but it will show you some before, and then we'll do the job, and we'll come back to you after. So you guys stick around for a little bit. It's going to be a good video. I love before and after videos. Those are my favorite because it kind of helps you kind of see kind of where you started and where you end up. It reminds me of people that go on some really amazing diet or workout routine. I love watching that progress. And so I'm kind of that. I'm not that way with my body, unfortunately. But I am that way with the property. So you guys just enjoy it. Just enjoy the video, right, Crispy? Just enjoy it. All right. So I know it's going to be hard to hear, but I want you to see a little bit of the pasture before we get started. You guys know this pasture. We've been over here a number of times. You've seen the little RV that's washed up from Hurricane Harvey, still sitting over there amongst the trees. And this is the only pasture I've never worked in, because it's just so darn full of junk. I have cleared a path. It's a little path I cleared there at some point to get from one pasture to the other, but it's just nasty. I'll say nasty and dirty, overgrown pasture. It's never been cleaned up. You can see the fence line there is full of all kinds of junk and debris from other floods. And so, yeah, we just try to avoid this area as much as possible, but not today. Today we go ahead and we're going to take a beat down. I know it's going to beat me to heck trying to drive through this thing. We're going to go real slow. We'll put our bucket to the ground and just kind of scrape as we go along. I'll have to stop and pick up a lot of trash. But I'm happy to have you with me. Please hold on for the ride. And once again, this is going to serve as a before video. You can kind of see some stuff before. And I can't wait to show you how we're going to get this thing cleaned up. So make sure you stay tuned for the after. Talk about a bumpy ride. Guys, we're at the halfway point, and I say the halfway point because behind me, I'll show you in a little bit, we have the other side of the pasture that has to be mowed still. We took the easy side first. There's a tree has to be cut right there. I did have a large pile of limbs that I pushed together into a pile over here. I need to burn that. It's too windy today, but that needs to have a good fire on it and get that out of the way. What I'm going to do is show you. Look at the right side, and now look over at the left. That looked the same way last year. The side you're looking at right here is how this looked last year. So it doesn't take a whole long time. You got to mow it down, burn it if you can. We're not going to burn, like I said, it's too windy. But hope if I keep mowing on it, when Mr. Ed comes by, it'll be all ready to go. But much improved. It looks great. I'll probably cut that tree right there as well. All right, well, my friends, you're about to freak out when you see this other side. And the other side is a scary one. I'm going to be honest, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not. I do not want to do this. But my friends, it has to be done. All right, here we go. Ooh-wee, friends, that was a workout. So it's not perfect. There's still a whole lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. But for now, at least the pasture part can start growing some grass maybe. All right, well, there's your after photo. I'm kind of debating on whether to burn it or not. I think that burning it could actually be good for the soil. It could put some nutrition back into the grass. But my friends, that was a big job, a dirty job, a very hard job. Lots of metal that had to be picked up and piled up. Uncle Robert would be very proud. I know Joanna will like it as well. Thank y'all for watching, and let's hope to get a couple of extra rolls of hay from our pasture this year. You're gonna knock Stella out that window. Stella, get back in here. Christmas is gonna knock Stella out that window. Stella? Stella, I can't drive with you like that, sweetie. Stella, get back. Look how broken up her legs are. Stella, your legs ain't meant for that, sweetie. Come on back in here. Christmas, if you would move, she's sort of like, oh no, it's Christmas, move. Hurry, Christmas, move. She's gonna fall. Stella, step back in here, sweetie. Stella. Stella, you can't. Sweetie, you're not a cat. Guys, I have to help her. Christmas, don't knock. Lord. You okay? Oh, that's not very Longhorn Leicester, Stella. That is not Longhorn Leicesterish. That right there is. Look at that. All right, let's go.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Leicester.
Yeah, something like that.